Vertigo doesn't care. On a night so clear and warm, I feel the stars, I feel the storm. I feel like I've been here before. The full moon's looking down on me like she got something to say. Now that line left. Let's try that again. Like she got something to say. It's the magic of the middle of the night. Fireflies are the only light. Crickets keep the rhythm, the river laps the shore. Something tells me that I have been here before. Northern lights ignite emerald green. Northern lights invite magnetic dreams. Nobody's here, but I'm not alone in this universal time zone. Secrets heard without words. The full moon looking down on me. She still got something to say. Feel the air on my skin. The past and future are stirring within. Nothing's real, nothing's pretend. It all comes down to love. It all comes down to love. It all comes down to love at the very end. Northern lights ignite emerald green. Northern lights invite magnetic dreams. The full moon looking down on me. The full moon's looking down on me. The full moon's looking down on me, and she's got something to say. Thank you. So just I'll share some stories about some of the songs. So that song, I was walking, you know how like when you're walking and the full moon's low in the sky and you think, she is messing with me. Like she really, and I just like, that full moon's looking down on me like she's got something to say. And that gave birth to that song, Northern Lights, which is not on my album. But now, I'm going to do a whole bunch of songs from the album. And now Tony's going, oh my God, a second album. The new album, the first album. And thank you so much for being here. I cannot even tell you how touched I am. You do this and you think, I hope at least four people come. The album is called All Night Diner, and this title track is called All Night Diner Christmas Eve. And a little bit about this song. And I grew up on Long Island in Massapequa, and Massapequa, the home of the famous and the infamous. I sat in homeroom with Mary Jo Buttafuoco because she was Connerly and I was Cutler, so I sat behind her for 4 years. So along Sunrise Highway, there's the Long Island Railroad station. And in many of the towns, like across from, like the Wantor station is the Wantor Diner. Across from the Massapequa station is the Massapequa Diner. And I know there's nobody here from that part of Long Island because I would have heard Massapequa, Massapequa to Park, Amityville, Lindenhurst, Copiague, all trains transfer at Babylon. You know, oh, somebody back there, Diane. When I was in college, anytime I said someone, you'd say you were from Massapequa, you heard that. So I started thinking about like what it's like if you're stuck somewhere in a place that you don't want to be. And I just realized as I said that, I'm checking my psychic vibe here to make sure nobody's going, oh yeah, that's me tonight. So you see, you're laughing a little too hard. So it's so good to be with my friends. So I had this story in my head about somebody who was trying to get somewhere and he couldn't get there. And yeah, let's celebrate that person. And when I wrote this song, I thought we were going to hear his story. But sometimes songs like The Full Moon have their own path of where the song's going to go. So it is called All Night Diner, Christmas Eve. All-night diner, Christmas Eve. Outside this window, winter shows what she can be. The train stopped running an hour ago. This night's been silenced by ice and snow. But inside this diner, we're safe from the storm. Turkey dinners, soup so warm. Inside this diner where we'll stay and watch Christmas Eve be Christmas Day. The waitress takes my order, she calls me hun. If not for this blizzard, her shift would be done. I don't mind, she says, I learned long ago. When God throws wrenches, she winks. Go with the snow. The guy at the counter sitting next to me says, amen to that. Silently, I give him a nod, raise my coffee cup. Here's to knowing when it's time to give up. It's time. 'Cause inside this diner, we're safe from the storm. Turkey dinners, soup so warm. Inside this diner where we'll stay and watch Christmas Eve be Christmas Day. Corner booth sits a family. Was this their Christmas plan? Did they have somewhere else to be? All settled in, busboys cleared their dishes. They hold hands, make Christmas wishes. Dad says, this year's been tough, it's a fitting end. Mom laughs, if nothing else, we have learned how to bend and bend and bend. And those kids give that side-eyed glance to each other. It's a teenage thing between a sister and brother. Inside this diner, we're safe from the storm. Turkey dinners, soup so warm. Inside this diner, where we'll stay and watch Christmas Eve be Christmas Day. The cook comes from the kitchen, says, attention please. We're here together and it's Christmas Eve. Hey, I'm Joe, let's learn each other's names. And we stop being strangers as we all did the same. Now, every Christmas I never forget, finding refuge, cold and wet and broken. What happened next was hard to believe. There was magic in that all-night diner Christmas Eve. All-night diner Christmas Eve. Thank you. Is the sound okay out there? Good, thank you. So, is the performer okay up here? So, it's funny, I had a little misunderstanding with a guy I've never seen again. It was 3 a.m. No, I went to get the artwork framed for the artist who painted this, and I was explaining to him the album and what this was. So he thought I meant, and this was like through this misunderstanding, I thought came brilliance. He thought I meant like it was a concept album. And then I realized, well, maybe he's right, because every song on the album could be like another story in another booth in the diner. And so, welcome to this all-night diner, everybody. And I will be on your jukebox. All right. This song is very special to me, and I have to mention 2 people. First, does everybody watch Schitt's Creek? Okay, so there's that line in that last song, the kids give that side-eyed glance to each other. It's a teenage thing between a sister and brother. I picture David and Alexis. They were my inspiration for that line. So there's that episode where they have the open mic night, and Patrick sings that song, the Tina Turner song, to David, and they're all, so in a way I feel like I'm Patrick, and this is my David, because this song is called Valentine, and it's not always you get to sing a love song to your husband in the room. But an added plus is where this song started, this is where the song ended, was the amazing Bobby Joe Valentine. His last name is Valentine. I don't know if you're making the connection. And, subtle, not my thing. And I'm going to tell you something, and I hope this blows your mind, Bobby Joe. I took, anytime a guest plays here, what I do is, some of you know this already, I take their song titles and I weave them into a song lyric. So all of these, most of the words in the song are song titles from Bobby Joe. So when I was at the last Dar Williams retreat, and I'll talk about that in a little bit, and the guest, Melissa Ferrick, is that right? Yeah, Ferrick. So anyway, was going on and on about the beauty of the language of the words in that song, and I'm thinking, well, I would like to take credit, but I have to give it up for Bobby Joe for writing great songs and great song titles. So it's called Valentine. It's like we went from Christmas to Valentine's Day. Okay, here we go. You can carry me away with a hand to hold, chase away my dark, chase away my cold. I hope to never be ungrateful as we grow old. Between those lines, real love's mysteries unfold. unfold. Warm is the light I see in your smile. I cherish the day we walk down that aisle. I feel only beloved through the so many trials. Our wild, wild hearts survived so many miles. Be my Valentine beyond the last song. Be my Valentine forever, sing along. Ever since the day that you walked right in, you've been by my side through the losses and wins. This ain't no haunted house, but I hear violins. It's just the way it's always been. You're a lion in the summer when your dream wakes up and you come back to bed. It feels grand, drowning in our love. We'll save what we can, fly to the moon, home again. Be my Valentine beyond the last song. Be my Valentine forever, sing along. Be my Valentine beyond the last song. Be my Valentine forever, sing along. You can carry me away with a hand to hold, chase away my dark, chase away my cold. I hope to never be ungrateful as we grow old. Between those lines, between those lines, between those lines, real love's mysteries unfold. Thank you, thank you. Is it warm in here or is it just me? Okay, is it just me? Because if you want to open, yeah, could we get a little air going? Yeah, thanks. Or you guys are so hot that, look what you do to me. Yeah, I do. Yeah. How do I look? We're going to do a little experiment here on this next song. I'm going to play to the track. I'm going to add the vocals and the piano aren't on the track. I will provide that. So I want to tell you a quick little story. In case anybody's a little nervous this year, and in case if anybody's having a little 2024 agita, why that could be. So this song was written on I can tell you exactly. It was election night 2020, and a friend of mine was freaking out. Some of you know him, Paul Maggio, if you're listening, if you're watching Paul. And I'm like, don't worry, we got this, and we're going to get Georgia. I know this. I don't know if some of you may not know this about you, but I'm a psychic, and sometimes I know things. So I had no doubt. So I wrote this song that night, and thank God it worked out, because I would have, I don't know what I would have done to the song. Oh, quick sidebar. So, psychic, I had this, I have to be very cautious when I tell stories. I would never tell a specific incident. But I had a session with somebody who I'd never had before. I didn't have him. And that morning, as I was driving to the office, one of his departed loved ones started talking to me. And I remember where I was on the freeway when that happened. And I get in the office and I'm like, he's still talking to me and the client's not even here yet. And so he comes in, sits down, and I thought, well, I can't start with this. I've got to warm up, you know? So I started with something kind of trivial that came through. And I said, now I need to talk to you about someone. I'll just say the name was Aloysius, you know, because it wasn't. And yeah, and like his eyes went, oh, he was a lover of yours a long time ago. And he's like, and so they had lost contact. And so I explained to him that he had passed, and I explained to him all the details of his passing and so forth and so forth. And at the end of the reading, he said to me, you know when you wake up and you're in that dream state? And he said, like, I felt like I was dreaming about him. You know, I said, well, he was very anxious to talk to you. So then it ended, and then my ego, you have to put your ego aside when you do readings. Then my ego kicked in, and I said, oh my God, I hope he's dead, because if he's not, I'm a really bad psychic, and I'm a fraud. So a couple of days later, I got an email from him saying he did some research, and sure enough, he died of what I said. He was living where I said, and I was so happy he was dead. So I've told my client, I've told him this story. So he's heard this story before. So because he's great and he comes back all the time. So okay. So the connection was about Georgia Blue. Thank you. About the song Georgia Blue. Like, thank God we got Georgia. So okay, on that note.
My psychic energy is saying that.
Okay. All right, yes, thank you for that. Okay.
So we have other psychologists here who can help me.
Okay. So this song, if I was going to write a song now, I would call it North Carolina Blue. So, because that's going to happen. Okay. All right, let's see how this works. Everybody said that you were untrue. I never doubted you would come through. Everybody said not to count on you, but they don't know you the way that I do. Georgia Blue, my sweet Georgia Blue, in the middle of the night the sun shines on you. Georgia Blue, my sweet Georgia Blue. I never stop believing in you. We've come a long way from where we've been. We've suffered some loss, but tonight it's a win. It doesn't come easy, it takes its time. In the flip of a switch, you are mine. Georgia Blue, my sweet Georgia Blue, in the middle of the night the sun shines on you. Georgia Blue, my sweet Georgia Blue. I never stop believing in you. Back roads, midnight trains, and the lights have gone out. On my mind in the pouring rain, we need a miracle now. We need a miracle now. Bring on that miracle, yes. We need a miracle, yes. Bring on that miracle. I never stop believing in you. Evening sky turns red to blue. The moon above is dark, the moon above is new. The earth stop believing. Never stop believing in you. Thank you. I couldn't play that song and not have you hear that great saxophone. So I would just leave a moment to thank Lee Carreri, who's here, who engineered and produced, and I gave him the ideas for my songs, and he just knew how to like turn them into the full story that they are. So like I'll tell you more about Lee later. Lee, I promise it won't be like, anything that you don't know. Great. So this next song, I won't talk a lot. Basically, a lot of AIDS life cyclists in the room, and we were asked to write our AIDS story for fundraising purposes. This will be Tony's 24th year of being on the road. I know Mel Embry and Chris Eisenberg are here. Ken Pepper is here. Am I missing any? I can't. Oh, and Rod is here. Greg, okay, and Leo is here, and Michael is here. Like, oh my God, like this is like an AIDS life cycle reunion. I just realized. So Tony does the ride, I do the riders. So we were asked to write our life story about AIDS, and I went to home and got on the computer, and then I found myself in the music room, and the song came out like in 30 minutes, and every word is true. I just turned 25, hiding, barely alive, living a secret life inside. I thought no one knew. Then one afternoon, 1981, the 4th of June, out the door we were on our way. You never made it, you died that day. Suddenly it came to me, you have to live what's true. It doesn't matter who you love, it only matters that you do. Don't waste another day were the words that somehow came my way, and in my heart I knew those words were you. On TV the news was bad, men were dying, no one knew what they had. More lives would end too soon, and men like me were not immune. There were blotches on my skin. I cried, is this how the end begins? All I wanted was a few more years. All I wanted was to stay right here. Suddenly it came to me, you have to live what's true. Doesn't matter who you love, it only matters that you do. Don't waste another day were the words that somehow came my way, and in my heart I knew those words were you. But that was a long time ago. I'm still here. It wasn't what we thought it was, but I'll never forget that fear. Now I have this house, a lovely home, legal husband Who would have known? Yeah, clap for that. For dogs that drive me crazy, who would have thought that this is the life I'm lucky I caught, so lucky I caught. Suddenly it came to me, you have to live what's true. Doesn't matter who you love, it only matters that you do. Don't waste another day were the words that somehow came my way. And in my heart, I knew those words were you. You could say I'm the lucky one, others not so much. This is why I do what I do, my heart deeply touched. For those who did not make it here, we honor you with the promise to do all that we can and do for others what we could not do for you. Yeah, coming out in 1981, of all times to go, I think I'm gay, deal with it. It's like, okay. So we'll take a little left turn here. So I mentioned Dar Williams mug. Tony mentioned me going to songwriter workshops. Dar Williams, many, Beth Nielsen Chapman, who played here last year, and their fingerprints are all over my songs and my body, but that's a whole nother thing. No, that's not true. So you bring your songs and you get critiqued and they make them better, and then they do a thing called SoFab Collab, where you put your name into a hat and then two names get drawn out, and then you have like 2 days to write a song together. And then we do a show of those songs on the third day of all the people. So this song came from that, and I'm gonna play my guitar in this. Let me just warn you, this is a guitar from high school, and it's guitar playing also from high school. It's a love song, and at the end I'm gonna ask you to sing along. Because really, how can you not sing along on a love song? Okay, I hope I don't bang the piano too much here. Some say love is when one become two. Some say love is when two become one. That can be so very sweet, but sometimes love takes a different street. When one and one and one become three. People ask, how did we three meet? We were collabing at Dar Williams' retreat. Though it was virtual, there was lust in the air, and thus began our three-way affair. Three-way, three-way, three-way love might not be the love that you're dreaming of. Three-way, three-way, three-way love. Could it fit like a glove? After the retreat, we hooked up on Zoom. I got confused when I entered two rooms. Things got hot and I started grooving. I caught on fire a la Jeffrey Toobin. Remember that? Three-way, 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 three-way love might not be the love that you're dreaming of. Three-way love in the air. Three of a kind is better than a pair. Vaccinated now, we could meet. At Stony Point, we would have our own retreat. We wouldn't need Dar, Michelle, or Raquel. We wouldn't need Rick, and it would all turn out swell. Three-way love might not be the love that you're dreaming of. Three-way love, oh my God. Why be even when you can be odd? Rock, paper, scissors. Three sides of a line. Water, oil, and lube. Great things happen. Great things happen. Great things happen when they combine. It became clear in the time we were spending. Our love song would have a, you know it. Don't let anyone tell you that this can't be. Just make sure you have the right three-way love. Might not be the love that you're dreaming of. Three-way love so fine. It could drive you out of your mind. Now everybody sing the chorus this time. 1, 2, 3, go. Three-way love. Might not be the love that you're dreaming of. Three-way love so fine. It could drive you out of your mind. That sounded so good, let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, go. Three-way love. Be the love that you're dreaming of. Three-way love so fine. It could drive you out of your mind. That is good. Have you worked together before? So now for this next part, only if you're in a three-way would you sing this next line. Don't be shy. Victoria. Okay, one last time,
People looking at me. There's something I haven't shared. My family's here.
This is like Rocky Horror Picture Show.
My sisters are.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, sing. Three-way. Be the love that you're dreaming of. Three-way love so fine. It could drive you out of your ever-loving cotton picking. A lot of fantasies that really never happened. You guys are good. What are some of you doing later? Okay, so obviously that's a song that should have never been written and should have never been sung, but it was, and we did, and you did. So we're going to stay in that vein, and this also has a chorus that there's nothing more beautiful than having a room full of people singing about three-way love. You know, we should have gotten that on video that way. No, you would like no. So this next song also came out of a collab. And again, a song that shouldn't have been written and sung, but it was, and we did, and you will. So you'll join me on the chorus. Oh, and this is kind of a duet. So I was going to wear these hats, but they just got in the way. So like at the duet part, like especially towards the end, I'll just kind of look the other way so you'll know like who's speaking. I was working from home. I just got my piano keys all wet. I was working from home. The day was slow. I got a text from someone I used to know. She said, let's get together, it's been so long. I said, sure. What could go wrong? 2 bottles of wine, then we took a look at the faces on the pages of that dusty yearbook. Who are these people? I never liked these people. Who are these people? I hope to God they don't live anywhere near me. So let's sing it together now. Who are these people? I never liked these people. Who are these people? I hope to God they don't live anywhere near me. That's good. Captain of the football. Oh, let me just tell you. I should have told you this first. So on the Mary Tyler Moore Show, Rhoda says to Mary, there's only 2 happy people in high school, the captain of the football team and the head cheerleader. So I'm sorry, everybody, that I was one of the happy people. You decide who. No. Okay. This verse just reminded me of that. Captain of the football team, queen cheerleader, I can still hear her scream. Their lives were so, they had it all. Holding court in the high school hall. Plastic smiles, perfect hair. They lived their lives without a care. Who are these people? Everyone, I never liked these people. Who are these people? I hope to God they don't live anywhere near me. He was always smart. AP classes from the start, even back in kindergarten. He used words like indubiously, surreptitious so studiously. He always knew more than you and me, indubitably. With him, don't even try to disagree. This is the sensitive part. Not pictured. The loner, also known as the stoner. I love this, I'm holding for laughs. Always dressed in black, and if he came to school, he sat in the back. None of us could have ever guessed, though, he was working on his 300-page manifesto. This is the back and forth I warned you about between the 2 and first. As it should be. Wow, she's so malicious. did he become so damn vicious? I never liked her, I'm remembering now. I always knew he was so lowbrow, so lowbrow, so lowbrow. But who are these people? I never liked these people. Who are these people? I hope to God they don't live anywhere near me. Now back to the dialogue. Hey, it's fun remembering back then. Yeah, we'll have to do this again. Because everybody, these people, I never liked these people. Who are these people? I hope to God they don't live anywhere near me. I'll take it from here. But I will get your input in a minute. Because I have to make a big decision, and we're going to make it for me together. And they're all worried. Dear God, I'm really a good person. I just wasn't really very popular back in high school, and I'm still a little bit bitter. And I know I should have gotten over it because it's been 50 years since I graduated. Oh, speaking of that, they're having our 50-year reunion come September. I need to know, do I go? Is it yes? Is it no? Do we have a meter? Okay. So I think the yeses have it, so now I have another question. Will you pay for me to go? No. So I have one more question. If I go, yes or no? Would we get along? Would it be right or wrong if I sang them this song? Who are these people? I never liked these people. Who are these people? I hope to God they don't live anywhere near me.
Is that one on the album?
No, those two are not. Sorry. Next one. So, this is funny. I always, back in high school, had this idea, which you couldn't do then, I could do now, but I'm no longer interested in doing it. But, when you look in somebody's yearbook, you go, oh, we had one of him, and we had one of her, right? Because everybody and I thought it would be great, to put up somebody's picture and say, if you think you have one of them or you look like them, send the picture, and then there's do a continuum of faces, because there's just so many types of faces, and then they're repeats, right? So, but if anybody wants to take on that project for me. Exactly. Okay, 2 more songs, and then we'll close out this set, and we'll have that cake. So this song is called One Generation, and on the album, Beth Nielsen Chapman and a chorus sing background, and there is an amazing string quartet, but I'm not allowed to tell you who they are. And literally, they came in, Lee wrote the string part. They came in, they sat down, 40 minutes later, they were out. Amazing, and it's just so beautiful. I probably should have done that to track, but I'm not. It's called One Generation. It's for all the parents in the audience. You look at me, you see a man who is old. Inside's another story to be told. I feel young and wild. Now I've come to know it's the same thing my mom told me so long ago. Through the years we all do this dance. At different times, a different stance. We roll the dice. dice, we take a chance. Is it luck? Is it love? Is it circumstance? One generation fades into the night. One generation cascades into the light. One generation standing at the gate. One generation with dreams that can't wait. When I was young, I had so much to do now. Here I am, handing off to you now. It's bittersweet, but you can't see. Just like it was with my father and me. Someday you'll be living, I hope in love, thinking of your life and all that it was. I hope your kids go off to be brave and bold, leaving you cherished recollections to hold. One generation fades into the night. One generation cascades into the light. One generation standing at the gate. One generation with dreams that can't wait. With dreams that can't wait. One thing I want you to know, no matter how far, no matter where you go, if this crazy world knocks you down, I hope you feel my love around. You'll travel on, there's so much to see. You'll always be a part of me, through the good and the bad that may come your way. I'm sending you love every day. One generation fades into the night. One generation cascades into the light. One generation standing at the gate. One generation with dreams that can't wait. With dreams that can't wait. One generation. One generation. I think you have to click on something. So, kid, I hear that parenting is hereditary. If, like, your parents didn't have kids, then chances are you won't either. I just wanted to update. Okay, last song of the set, and let me see if this is Jillian, who's great. So Jillian Montundon, an amazing singer-songwriter who just released an album last month, is in DC running the live stream. I met her through the Dar Williams workshop. Okay, so this last song for the set is the first song on the album, and it is, hold on, I gotta get one, two, just told the secret code to get into my computer. My social security number is, okay, so this song, I'll tell you exactly where it came. I was driving home from the office, I had a reading. The content of this song has absolutely nothing to do with what the reading was about. But like the phrase came in my head, like, oh, that ain't love. And then I started hearing this whole Motown groove, and I got home and I came straight to the piano. And again, Lee did such an amazing job with the saxophone player, David Weiss on Georgia Blue, plays saxophone on this, and so I probably should stand up, but I won't. Sorry. This song is getting a lot of airplay on a radio station in Dearborn, Michigan, and it's in the number 2 in the top 9 countdown. Okay, I just had to brag a bit. Me and the Seth X on this song. You fill me up with hope, and you walk out the door. Makes me wonder why I want more. Sun sets, it gets so dark, and when push comes to shove, you tell me you need me, you tell me you want me. That ain't falls on a summer day, springs my dreams away. Skies of crystal blue crumble and turn gray. My heart melts when you say I'm the one you're dreaming of, Michelle. You tell me you need me, you tell me you want me. No, 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 no. That ain't love. When the head and heart collide, why do I always take the wrong side? My friends say, Seth, walk away, but I can't hear what they say. 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 What they say. What they say. That ain't love. Someday I'll find the strength to tell you goodbye. There'll be some sleepless nights, I'll watch the clock and cry. Let that truth set me free. You ain't enough. I won't need you, I won't want to. No, 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 no. 'Cause that ain't love. Right. Tell me you need me, you tell me you want me. I won't let you lead me, I won't let you haunt me. You tell me you need me, but that don't feed me. No, 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 no. 'Cause that ain't love. That ain't love. That ain't love. That ain't love. No, 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 no. That ain't love. It certainly is not. So thank you for being here for the first set. We're going to have a cake break. We'll take about 20 minutes or so, bathroom, and then we're going to open up with Bobby Joe Valentine's going to gift us with a couple of songs, and I'll come back and do a few more, and let's have cake.
Hello from the corner. All right. Yeah, no one puts Bobby in a corner except Seth. Seth can put me anywhere he wants. So. This is a new song. All these questions that can fill us up, like, are we ever working hard enough? Oh, first told us we should be someone who has no time to play. All these questions that can bring us down, like, is this pleasure something we're allowed? Oh, it can take some time to figure out what we don't do out of shame. But it isn't any help being heavy on yourself. Life already weighs a ton. Let go all the damage of your future. Let go all the darker things you've done. There's so much you don't need to carry, so much you can drop for free. Like all of the pressure to be perfect, like the person they said you should be. You would never be this hard on anybody else. So lighten up, love, 'cause it isn't any help being heavy on yourself. All these questions that can fill us up, like, are we ever working hard enough? Oh, who first told us we should be someone that has no time to play? Oh, but it isn't any help being heavy on yourself. Life already weighs a ton. Let go all your worries about the future. Let go all the darker things you've done. There's so much we don't need to carry, so much we can drop for free. Like all of the pressure to be perfect, like the person they say you should be. You would never be this hard on anybody else. So lighten up, love. Lighten up, love. Lighten up, love. 'Cause it isn't any help being heavy on yourself. Thank you. All right. Thank you. All right, y'all were the first ones that ever heard that live. So there we go. That's a brand new one. Just feeling really thankful to be here this evening and really proud of Seth releasing his first record. Congratulations, my friend. So great when a friend just like reaches out and goes for something he loves to do, and it's just wonderful. And y'all are just like the perfect audience. You're so warm and wonderful, and you're laughing at all of his jokes, which are hilarious anyway. And it's just great. I feel like just a really like proud, happy friend for Seth tonight. And I'm feeling really grateful. And this song is just it's a reminder to be grateful, and it's kind of an admission for the moments that I'm not. And it's a little bit of a love song too. And I'll finish with this one. This one's called Ungrateful. And yeah, hope to see you guys at the next time I get to play a house concert here. That would be lovely. So. Fire and waves and forests, cinnamon and wind, pain and hope and wonder, trapped inside these bones and skin. Beauty all around me that I never stop to find. And I can be so ungrateful. I can be so ungrateful. I can be so ungrateful sometimes. A hurricane through hours with 100 things to do, craving these few moments when the only thing is you. But then a bright screen calls me and I leave you with the wine. Oh no. And I can be so ungrateful sometimes. songs and shows and sparks, and you were home from work and watching TV in the dark. I stumbled through the doorway after tour for weeks and weeks, drop my heavy suitcase, kiss your hands, your mouth, your cheeks. And the moon's a golden beacon on the ocean of your eyes. And I can be so ungrateful. I can be so ungrateful. I can be so ungrateful sometimes. But sometimes. Thank you very much. Thanks, y'all. All right, everybody. Seth Cutler, come on up.
So, all for the love. All for the love. All I have. All around the world. It all comes down to love. There's a reason, there's a light in the time it takes. We'll get it right. We can dance with the past till the edge of night, or take it as it comes, let the flame shine bright. Down on my knees, I go deeper still. You hold the key if you say you will. The path of love, time won't tell until we go through yonder valley, over yonder hill.
Dance with me slow
To the color of roses and 7 shades of blue.
this kiss.
Hallelujah. I can see me loving you. I can see me loving you. In a world of hurt, you shake my soul back into the feeling. It rocks and it rolls. The drum, abandon control. 4-leaf clover everywhere we go. Even as it all goes by, from January 1 till December sky. Oh, there's so many tears you can cry. I'll walk you to heaven, how the years fly by.
Dance with me slow
To the color of roses and 7 shades of blue.
this kiss.
Hallelujah. I can see me loving you. I can see me loving you. All for the love. All I have. All the time in the world. It all comes down to love. 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 Dance with me slow to the color of roses and 7 shades of blue. This kiss, hallelujah. I can see me loving you. I can see me loving you. I can see me loving you as life holds on. Thank you. That was Shay Welsh on guitar and the amazing Kelly Lynn Knott on background vocals. Okay. So where are we? Okay. So another song off the album. This is a sing-along, but I'm going to warn you, this is not a song that should not have been written and should not have been sung, and you did and we did. This is actually a very important song to me, and at the end I'm going to ask you to join in, and it's just 3 words, which is the title of the song, which is Remember to Love. And sometimes I think we need to be reminded to love, especially when we're involved in awfulness around us. This song came to me after a tragic bike accident on AIDS Life Cycle Down the Ride, and it just haunted me. So I wrote the song, and then I took it to, and I had these first 2 lines that I thought were great, and then I took it, speaking of Beth Nielsen Chapman, she goes, "Oh no, those 2 lines gotta go." And so those lines are not in the song, but she made the song better, and she sings background on the album beautifully. In the clear of day, it's the truth I know. In the middle of the night, I can't let you go. You're the ebbing tide, the rising sun, waxing moon when the day is done. Remember to love. Waiting for answers on a midnight train. They never come, it's the same refrain. Making sense can make you insane. An umbrella in a hurricane. Remember to love. And I'm falling, falling, tumbling down, calling. Can't you hear me calling? Falling without a sound. Now this house is no longer a home. What can I do to feel less alone? Find some words, muster up a prayer. This broken heart in need of repair. Remember to love. 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 Please join me. Remember to love. Remember to love. Remember to love. Remember to love on your own. Keep it going. Remember to love. Thank you. My voice gave out on that a little bit. Okay, this song, not on the album. It's a newer song, but I like it a lot. And it's called Always New. Let's see. And now I just lost the first line. Give me a second. Oh. boy, hold on. Okay, got it. When there's no easy way out, I'm facing the hardest part. Beware of darkness, beware of doubt. It hits the head and the heart. If I don't stop loving you, chasing the thrill, murder me and kill. Lay it on me, what you got. You always hit the spot, you do. I love you tonight with the speed of light. Flesh and blood, sex on fire. It all comes together, it's always new. I can see myself with you, even when I'm blue by you. Be my baby in this crazy, I know you better than that. Medication, meditation, so far so bad, so what? If I don't stop loving you, chasing the thrill, murder me and kill. Lay it on me, what you've got. You always hit the spot, you do. I love you tonight with the speed of light. Flesh and blood, sex on fire. It all comes together, it's always new. I can see myself with you, even when I'm blue by you. The walls of Jericho come tumbling down. We'll turn it over, we'll turn it around. With the rest of London, we'll go underground, 'cause it's so easy, love. I love you tonight with the speed of light. Flesh and blood, sex on fire. It all comes together, it's always new. I can see myself with you, even when I'm blue. Even when I'm blue. Even when I'm blue by you. I don't know. I just think there's something hot and sexy about that song. Okay. All right. Okay. I got a sad one. Okay. I'm going to bring us down for a little bit, but I promise I'll bring us back up. Like, I'm like that drug, I'll take you down. And I haven't really played this song much. It's funny. I wrote this song Michael asked me a question. What do you write first, the lyrics, the music? Sometimes it's the lyrics and you find the music. Sometimes I get the music and I'm like, well, what's this about? And sometimes they come together. Well, the irony is this song I'm about to play is I wrote simultaneously when I wrote That Ain't Love, and these songs, I literally wrote them at the same time, and they couldn't be more different. Everybody came for the first week or two. That tapered off, now it's me without you. All alone, holding your phone. Morning birds in the trees. Neighbors walking their dogs down the street. The world carries on as if you weren't gone. I'm lonely, only for you. I'm lonely, only for you. Only for you. For you. Dark sky lit with stars, shining down on this aching heart. I look up in space, but I can't find your face. I can't sleep, this bed's too wide. I can't sleep, you're not by my side. This bed used to be warm, shelter in my storm. I'm lonely, only for you. I'm lonely, only for you. Only for you. For you. Each sunrise that I see takes me further away from the day when you were with me. Some say time will help in the end. Right now, time is not my friend. This table for two misses you. This echo bounces around this room. You're all around, but you're not to be found. Your clothes in the closet, your scent on them still. I just don't have the will to say goodbye. I keep say goodbye. I keep asking why. Why? And I'm lonely, only for you. I'm lonely, only for you. Only for you. I'm lonely, only for you. Okay, a few more songs, just a couple. So Bobby sang a song called Remembering to be Grateful, and his song Ungrateful. This song is called Grateful, and I think it's really important that no matter what's going on in our lives, and sometimes it's hard to just stop and like, what am I grateful for? What's the gratitude? And that's why I say this album is 12 songs to inspire us to hope and love more. And this song is called Grateful. Those words will come. Thank you for all that I have, a ray of good and bad, awake, middle of the night, silence, the dark side of light. Grateful for the wisdom and the path these feet walked on. Suitcase of decisions, the right, let's take it again. Okay, let's take that. Grateful, sorry, I just gotta go back. Thank you for all that I have, a ray of good and bad, awake, middle of the night, silence, the dark side of light. Grateful for the wisdom and the path these feet walked on. Suitcase of decisions, the right ones and the wrong. There comes a time every year I hold myself, hold the love and the fear. I feel colors inside out. I feel certain I will always have doubt. Whoa, 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 whoa. The view from up high, valley, hill, earth and sky. Life is grand, life is small. Does my journey matter at all? Grateful for the vision in front of me. River of decisions, what has come to be. There comes a time every year I hold myself, hold the love and the fear. I feel colors inside out. I feel certain I will always have doubt. Whoa, whoa. In the present, we carry the past, the light, the shadow it cast. I can belong here, windows in time. Everything's borrowed, nothing's mine. Grateful for affection that has come my way. Garden of connections, blooming bouquet. There comes a time every year I hold myself, hold the love and the fear. I feel colors inside out. I feel certain I will always have doubt. Thank you. So I got two more for you, if you can take them. I'm going to sing them to track. I promise I'd bring you back up. This next song, actually, oh my God, I can't believe it got played on the radio, and I'll tell you why. Well, you'll figure out why. I was. So there's a radio show, Hootenanny Cafe, and they ask for themes. So Remember to Love was played on the theme night of Love in the Apocalypse. And this song, they were asking for Peaks and Valleys. So I said, do I send them this song? Would they play it? They'll never play it. I just sent it as a lark. And they played it. And it's about AIDS life cycle, okay? And I thought, I would kill to know, like, from the listening audience who had no context for this song, like, what they thought when they heard this song. So I said, Tony does the ride, I do the riders, so I wear different costumes. Day one, I wear a condom, and I tell them this is where the rubber meets the road. And on day three, I wear a big blue pill that says, you are my Viagra, and I say, you keep it up. So this song is a love letter to the AIDS life cyclist. And oh my God, the horns on this, Lee Carreri played horns, his son Joey played horns, David Weiss played saxophone, Lee wrote all the parts out, oh my God. So, and I got to sing this at the talent show last year. Ride 2 wheels 7 days down the coast. You feel every mile post. You're timid, you're bold. You got the will through hot and cold, valley and hill. You're a beautiful sight to behold. Here you come where the rubber meets the road. The rubber meets the road. Sometimes it seems like it's an uphill climb. Sometimes you think on that long road, am I losing my mind? It's a roller coaster as you go to LA from San Francisco. What can I tell you that you don't know? When you ride by, you shine and you glow, you light up the world. You're a road hero. Every day there's a new unknown. Before the Otter Pop stop, everyone got blown. I'm a sucker for you, and your red dresses too. You got me so pumped up. You're the coffee in my cup. You get back to camp, your tent mate's a hottie. You wanna get lucky, but you need a porta potty. A porta potty. Sometimes it seems like it's an uphill climb. Sometimes you think on that long road, am I losing my mind? It's a roller coaster through the state to LA from that Golden Gate. What can I tell you that you don't know? When you ride by me, you shine and glow. You light up the world. You're a road hero. And you wonder how far to the next rest stop. Be you gay or straight, bottom or top. Are you a bottom or top? Ken Pepper? Sometimes it seems like it's an uphill climb. Is that a human Viagra? Am I losing my mind? And was he the condom? It's a roller coaster through the state, embracing love and erasing hate. I think by now you already know. When you ride by me, you shine and you glow. You light up the world. You're my road hero. And you up, keep it up, you're so fine. We're gonna make it to that LA finish line. I can feel it in the air. We're in a love bubble here, you. Keep it up, you're so fine. We're gonna make it to that LA finish line. I can feel it in the air. We're in love, we're in love, we're in a love bubble. Love, now that's love. Thank you. So I could just imagine people hearing that on the radio going, you know, they should have had like a control group, like to kind of get their responses. You know, I said to Tony, I didn't think of this till you never, even though you're finally done, I thought I should have ended that song with Now That's Love, because the first song is That Ain't Love, and it would have like book-ended it. But we're not going back, we're not redoing it. So,
The dogs would not be happy.
no. So I've got one more for you. Also on the album, it's probably the hardest song to sing. I saved it to last, probably not wise, but we'll see what happens. It's called Party Music, Angels Dancing, and it's what I wish for you and your loved ones and everybody here, that you always have that in your life. And again, the horns. And the background you've heard on That Ain't Love and Georgia Blue, and on this song, Michelle Monroe, like this amazing singer that Lee brought in, he would say, sing this, she sings it. Now sing it again, she sings it the exact same way. Now do it a third above. She does it like a singing machine. This woman, amazing. Ooh, if it feels good. If it feels good. If it feels good. Let it ride. Sweet things and better days. May easy times come your way. Pick up the good stuff, be happy now. Oh, heaven, how you changed me somehow. There'll always be another mountain to climb. Just you and I, we got time. Break through these midnight blues. Better rainbow, bring good news. Party music, angels dancing. I only wanna be where you are. Party music, angels dancing. I know I'll know you by your heart, by your heart. I got a feeling for you. Happy endings in the sky above. Coming from the rain through the eyes of love. Two crazy people, gypsy caravan. We are the ones doing the best we can. I got a feeling for you. There'll always be another mountain to climb. Just you and I, we got time. Break through these midnight blues. Better rainbow, bring good news. Party music, angels dancing. I only wanna be where you are. Party music, angels dancing. I know I'll know you by your heart, by your heart. I got a feeling for you. Ooh, you should hear if it feels good. Ooh, you should hear if it feels good. Ooh, you should hear if it feels good. Ooh, you should hear, let it ride. I got eyes when I look down that road. Whenever you call me friend, I'll help you carry your load. Help is on the way. I love having you around. I know your love won't let me down. Break through these midnight blues. better rainbow, bring good news. Party music, angels dancing. I only wanna be where you are. In the gay bar, I could see the drama queens. Where you are. I'll know you by your heart. Party music, angels dancing. I only wanna be where you are. Party music, angels dancing. I know I'll know you by your heart, by your heart. Modulation. Party music, angels dancing. I only wanna be where you are. Party music, angels dancing. I know I'll know you by your heart. I know I'll know you by your heart, by your heart. I got a feeling for you. You should hear how she talks about you. You should hear how she talks about you. You should hear. Ooh, you should hear. Party music, angels dancing. Party music, angels dancing. Party music, angels dancing. That's it. Oh my God. Thank you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can I just say to you, like, oh my God, like, you came, you know, and you sang, and like, you have turned this dream into a real dream, a reality, and I'm just so touched. May I, with these roses, can you take a love song before we go? Okay. This is another co-write, and not like it's a song that should have been written. And usually when I do co-writes with people, I interview them, they interview me. We try to find things we might write about. And this was an online thing, and this guy and I got together online. And I thought we were going to talk, and I'd get to know him, he'd get to know me, we'd figure something to write about. So he had this idea he came with. I'm like, I love that idea. And then within 1 hour, this song was written. And I think it's a beautiful love song. And I realized, like, when we were done writing the song, I didn't know one damn thing about him because we never chatted. So then afterwards, I said, we have to go back on Zoom because I just want to know, like, who you are. I want to know something about you. And it's called, I need some words. It's called I Do. And I did, and I do, and I always will. And Tony Zamudio, like, am I a lucky man? Like, he did everything, like, because I really couldn't do a lot today, and he did it all, and he just wanted me to rest and be in good shape. And so I'm so lucky, and I'm so lucky that you all came to share this with me. Even though the photos fade, the pictures remain in our hearts. Here at the end of the line, let's go back in time. We're so busy living our lives, we never stop to see the souls we stitch together in our family tapestry. It all began with you and me, just as this house became our home. We made this life of our own, even though the photos fade, the pictures remain in our hearts. Here at the end of the line, let's go back in time. Silently through the forest, in these city streets, our eyes met across the coffee cups. When I first saw your face, I felt complete. It all began with you and me. Our first love, our first kiss, our first fight. These are the memories we hold tight. Even though the photos fade, the pictures remain in our hearts. Here at the end of the line, in sickness and in health, till death do us part. I do. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, God, thank you. It went long, and you stayed, and you were with me. So I hold on. I got to get one more picture of everybody.